No squats, no lunges, no equipment, and no jumping. This is a total body knee-friendly workout for women of a certain age. Let's go! All right, killer bees, let's get moving and grooving. And that means that we are starting with some arm circles and high knees. Oh my goodness. I love that first arm circle because it kind of feels like I haven't been moving today because I haven't. You guys, welcome to the workout. I am Pahla B, your best middle-aged fitness friend. And around here at the Pahla B Fitness channel, we are all about making peace with your menopausal body. And I tell you what, one of the best ways to make peace is to do a workout that is just right for your body. Not necessarily the workout that you want to do, not necessarily the big push, the hard work, the super duper sweat, but the one that actually works with your body to get you the results that you're looking for. You guys, today I have a beautifully moderate, full body, completely low impact, which means no jumping, workout that is going to be great for your knees. Nice and safe with no squats and no lunges. But I tell you what, we are getting it all done today. Let's go ahead and do some arm crossers with booty kickers. This is a full body, total body workout where we are doing cardio and strength. In fact, we're going back and forth between cardio and strength. We're going Metcon style today, which is honestly, it's just a fancy way of saying cardio and strength with no rest. So I've got the handy dandy Gymboss set for 30-second intervals. We're going to do cardio, then we're going to do strength, then we're going to do that same cardio and that same strength before we move on to the next pair. So it's a repeating, no repeat workout that's going to move along really quickly, and yet it's going to be so exactly right for us today. We're going moderate today. I'm demonstrating as a moderate workout. If you'd like this to be a push day, you can feel free to go faster, go harder, do more. You can always make this workout work for you. But I tell you what, at our age, yes, yours and mine, moderate workouts are actually such a great part of any kind of a workout routine. Let's go ahead and do some welcome to my homes. No matter if you are aiming to lose weight or if you are perfectly happy with your weight and you are working on shaping and toning your body, a moderate workout is one of the best ways to be able to be consistent. And honestly, that's how we get results, is by doing workouts consistently. Not just once in a while, not just going hard and then being exhausted, but by being able to work out, doing something every single day. Now you guys, today, I'm going to tell you, what we're starting with today is some cardio. We're going cardio and then strength. So our first cardio exercise is honestly kind of like an extended warm-up. So let's go ahead and get going. I'm going to have my Gymboss here, which I'm going to tell you the story of the Gymboss in just a second. I'm going to be quiet while I get it started, and we're going to do some low swinging tappers. There it is. My new Gymboss, you guys, if you are not new around here, you heard the saga of my Gymboss. My old one, after 11 years, got stepped on and kicked and dropped. It does not work anymore. Wouldn't beeps again. We're doing strength work. We're doing high knees with I, Y, and W, meaning that our arms are making the letter I straight up overhead, the letter Y out to the side, and then the letter W, which brings our elbows down, but we're keeping our elbows in the same plane as our body. So we're going high knees with I, Y, W, and then down. And then the other high knee, I, Y, W, and then down. That little bit of a different pace is what we're going to really be working on today. This is strength, so we're thinking about pulling in our core, really holding on to a strength position with your knee soft but strong. When it beeps again, we're coming back to those low swinging tappers. As I mentioned, it's a repeating, no repeat. So here we go with those low swinging tappers. But so here's the thing about my new Gymboss. I don't know if you've already noticed it. It's very obvious to me. It's so much quieter than my old one. It means, you guys, that I have to really listen for it. It's why I loved my old one. I could just be talking away and I could always hear it. And now I really I have to think about whether or not it's beeping. I do have it on like a longer beep cycle so that hopefully I won't miss it. Here we go with high knees, I, Y, W, and down. I, Y, W, and down. Really thinking about pulling back with your shoulder blades. This is upper and middle back work. When it beeps again, we're going to do windmill tapbacks, which means that we're going to have our hands wide and our feet wide. That's back to cardio again, of course. And we're going to reach down as though we are going to touch our toes. With windmill tapbacks, you know, my friend, we literally never have to touch our toes. In fact, I'm aiming for just about my knees today because this is cardio. So we're going as quickly as we can with good form. Having our hands up overhead is what's bringing our heart rate up, up, up. And when it beeps again, we're going to do wide open side kicks, which means that we're going to have our hands at shoulder height directly out in front of us, and we're going to open wide while we kick to one side, and then we're going to open wide again while we kick to the other side. So hands directly in front of you. Open wide with a side kick, open wide with the other side kick. Once again, really thinking about strength here. This is, I mean, it could be cardio, but it's not. We're really pulling in our core, standing on a leg that is soft but strong, engaging your quadriceps, strengthening your knees as well as your hips and glutes. I know you feel that with the side kick, and your upper and middle back. When it beeps again, doing that windmill tap back for the second and final time because that is why I love, love, love a repeating no repeat. We get a chance to come back to an exercise that maybe we didn't do great the first time. Some of these are a little bit more coordinating than others. Most of them today are meant to be pretty simple. I was aiming for something that could feel like a quick win today. You know how some days you just need to be able to do something. Here we go with those wide open side kicks. You just need to be able to do something that doesn't require any equipment, no jumping, no extra thinking, but it still feels amazing. This is that workout. When it beeps again, we're doing kick jacks, which is exactly what it sounds like. Our hands are going to be doing jumping jacks, but our feet are definitely not. They're just going to be kicking out to the front. As we are doing this, it's a cardio exercise, bringing our heart rate up. Whoops, I'm doing a side kick. Here we go. Oh my gosh. You guys, I was trying to think about telling you to pull in your core and think about engaging your quadriceps, and I did, 3 other exercises on my way to kick jacks? So that's me not wanting to think too hard today. When it beeps again, we are doing step back openers, which means that we are stepping back on one leg and opening out to the opposite side. So you're really so we're stepping back and opening out to the other side. It's almost like you're serving somebody a dish. You're stepping back, it's not a lunge, but you're twisting the opposite way, so you're really squeezing your glutes and working those abs. When it beeps again, I'm going to try really hard to come back to those kick jacks. We'll see how that works. This is strength work, my friends. Pull in your core. Think about standing up straight and tall, and then here we go. Yes, with kick jacks. I got it this time. You know, here's the good news. As I mention to you all the time, it really doesn't matter if you're doing the exact exercise that I'm doing. If there's something that I do today that doesn't feel good, doesn't feel right, you don't like it, can't do it, whatever, move your arms and move your legs. Promise you're doing fine if you are doing that. When it beeps again, we're doing those step back openers for the second and final time. So stepping back and serving somebody out to the side. It's almost like the opposite of a welcome to my home. And that's why this feels so awkward. We do welcome to my homes all the time, and you're so used to turning into it, but we're turning away from it. And when you think about it that way, that might be a little bit easier. When it beeps again, we are doing can-cans. It's one knee and then one kick with one leg, and then one knee and one kick with the other leg. Now this is cardio, so if you'd like to, you can get your hands into it a little bit. A knee and a kick and a knee and a kick. If your heart rate is up high enough, you're feeling good, you want to keep it nice and moderate, keep your hands down. The higher your hands go, the higher your heart rate goes. When it beeps again, we are doing prisoner side crunches, which means that we're going to have your hands up next to your ears, keeping your elbows super wide the entire time. We're gonna bring one knee up to that same side elbow. And you can bend down into it a little bit, making sure that you're bending, however, to the side rather than crunching forward. We're really thinking about using your obliques while standing up straight and tall. This is core work, this is ab work, and yes, standing on one leg means that it is glute work too. When it beeps again, we're gonna do those can-cans again. Oh my goodness, excellent job. So one knee and one kick. One knee and one kick. Great job. Moving at a pace that works for you is always important when we are working out together. This feels moderate to me, and I am aiming for a moderate workout. If today is a push day, you want to make sure that you're moving at your push pace. If today is a moderate day for you, you want to make sure you're moving at your moderate pace. That might be faster than me, might be slower than me. Here we are with those side crunches, hands behind your ears. Whew, I really have to stop, think about strength. Making sure that you're breathing while you're squeezing. Take that half a second to bring the knee all the way up to your elbow. It's funny how you can get it, like 2/3 of the way kind of easily. And then that last little stretch, we really have to use our muscles. That's what we're doing, my friends. When it beeps again, gonna do something I call push, push, crunch, which is just what it sounds like. We're gonna push to the side, and swing your hands over into a crunch. This is cardio. We're moving quickly again. This kind of Metcon workout, going back and forth between fast moving and slower moving. We have to think about form, I mean, honestly, no matter what kind of work we're doing, but changing paces like this means that we're really thinking about what we're doing. When it beeps again, we are doing deadlift openers. So we're gonna have our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're gonna have our hands come down while our hips push out. When we're down, our hands come open wide, and then we'll stand it on up. Thinking about your hips pushing back and then your back squeezing to open up your arms. This is all rear chain. We're really thinking about your glutes, your hamstrings, your middle and upper back, all doing work to keep your body in a nice straight line. Core is pulled in tight, of course. And then here we go back to that push, push and crunch. Push, push and crunch. Nice job. Going back and forth between maybe some exercises that you know really well and some exercises that we don't know quite as well. That deadlift opener, not something I do very often, but it's good work for your brain just a little bit today when it beeps again. Doing those deadlift openers again. Awesome job. Excellent. So feet about hip width apart. Push your hips back, back, back. Open your arms out wide to the side. Excellent job. And then stand it up. Your core is in super duper tight the entire time, keeping your back nice and straight. We're not letting your back round over. You might not get over as far as me, or you might be able to get farther. Totally okay with me. I think I skipped the opener on that one. When it beeps again. I was thinking about reading my whiteboard. When it beeps again, we're doing half jacks. And here we go. It's half of a jumping jack at a time. Right side, left side. And of course that was backwards, which has totally thrown me off. It doesn't matter. I don't have to tell you what side we're doing. As long as half of your body is doing a modified jumping jack at a time, you are doing fantastic. When it beeps again, we're going to do a tap back front kick. This is our strength portion. So the tap back is, it's just what it sounds like. You're gonna tap your foot back. The point of doing that first is that it kind of throws you off balance. So we're tapping back and then kicking front. And then switching legs, tapping back and kicking front. So we're really thinking about knocking ourselves off balance to the rear and then knocking ourselves off balance to the front. So that standing leg, really thinking about holding it soft but strong, really keeping your glutes engaged. And then of course, while we're doing that front kick, using your quadriceps. When it beeps again, doing those half jacks again. Excellent job. One side and then the other side. That first one, my foot was flying rather than tapping out. You are welcome to do it that way if you'd like to. Kind of depends on what feels best for you. Honestly, the only way to do any of these exercises wrong is to hurt yourself. So as long as you are not hurting yourself, you are doing great. When it beeps again, we're going to do that tap back with the front kick for the second and final time. Such a good job. So tap back, front kick. Thinking about pulling in your core, thinking about really engaging basically every single muscle from your rib cage down. Your abs are in tight, your glutes are doing some serious work here, your quadriceps are working, your hamstrings are working, even your calves and down into your ankles and your feet, all doing good work. Tap back, front kick. When it beeps again, we're doing a reach across, crunch. It's literally exactly what it sounds like. We're going to reach across and crunch and reach across and crunch. This is cardio again, so we're picking up the pace, moving at a pace that feels like good cardio to you, and that might be faster, it might be slower. When it beeps again, we're doing twisting Y's. I got a lot of letters going on today. We're going to stand in the letter Y, so feet really close together. Hands are going to be up overhead but out to the side like the letter Y. We're going to twist, so here's the letter Y. We're going to twist one hand down as far as you can go without really crunching over. Your goal is actually to reach the back of your hip. This is abs and obliques. Oh my gosh. And even a little bit up into your shoulders there. And because we're standing with our legs so tight and so close together, we're working our glutes and hamstrings as well. When it beeps again, we're coming right back to that reach across crunch. And here we go, reach across and crunch. As promised, you guys, these 30-second intervals are just long enough to like really feel the work, really kind of get your mind engaged in it, but not so much that it's overwhelming and not so much that you can't do a second interval of it. This, such a beautiful, perfect workout where we are getting all of our muscles and our heart and lungs. When it beeps again, we're going to do those twisting Y's for the second and final time. Create that beautiful letter Y and then twist. Whew, feel those abs and obliques. Oh my goodness. You can get such excellent abdominal work without getting down on the ground and doing crunches, my friend. Feel your abs and obliques working. Squeeze them on purpose. When it beeps again, we're going to do something I call middle skips. Honestly, it's just skipping, except we're not jumping. So your hands and your feet gonna go up and down across your body. One arm comes up while the other high knee comes up. If you don't need this workout to be low impact, you could totally skip. You could jump. That's totally fine with me. If you're doing a push day, but you don't want to jump, you could just get your hands higher. There's always ways to modify every exercise to make it work for what you want out of the day. When it beeps again, we're doing side kick peekaboos. So your hands are going to be doing peekaboos, which means that you're going to have your elbows at shoulder height. We're going to kick out to the side when we open our elbows, and then out to the other side when we open our elbows that way. Actually, both elbows are opening the same way every time. It's just your legs that are doing something different. Oh my goodness, you guys, when it beeps again, we're doing middle skips again, really thinking about pulling in your core. This is strength. This could be cardio. We could move fast doing this, but we're really thinking about squeezing and using our muscles. Here comes middle skips for the second and final time. I tell you what, when I put this on paper, I didn't think this was going to be as coordinated as it actually is. Sometimes that happens. I put down exercises and I'm like, oh, okay, these will go well together. But then we get kind of fast intervals like this, and I'm trying to go back and forth between one thing and another, and all of a sudden, this really is a workout for my brain. When it beeps again, doing those side kick peekaboos. Here we go. Kick it out to the side, peekaboo, and peekaboo. Not letting your elbows drop below shoulder height, really working that upper and middle back. And I mean, I know you can feel it if you're really thinking about squeezing. You're working your triceps as well, everybody's favorite muscle. When it beeps again, we're going into skiers. Your feet feet are going to shuffle back and forth in front of you or underneath you while your hands go up and down in front of you. Excellent job. So we're trying to go across your body. If that's not how it started for you, it's totally okay. Sometimes I'm really good at going across my body and sometimes I'm really not. But I promise our next exercise, you're going to go across your body. We're doing standing cross-body crunches. Hands are going to be on your shoulders. You're going to reach your opposite knee and crunch towards your opposite elbow. Going to meet in the middle. So we are actually crunching this time. There's a twist to the crunch also, which means, here we go, standing cross-body crunches, which means that we are getting both abdominals and obliques. When we just twist, we're really focusing more on our obliques, but when we are crunching and twisting, we're getting the entire torso area. Awesome job. When it beeps again, doing those skiers for the second time. Really thinking about pulling in your core, moving slow enough to have excellent form on this one. Awesome job. Here we go with skiers. Very nice. No matter how your arms and legs are working, it is working for you, my friend. I know that you've noticed that we must be getting closer to the end of the workout because this has been a really good sweat. I've only got a couple more pairs for us. When it beeps again, we're doing those standing cross-body crunches for the second and final time. Whew, making sure you're breathing, checking in with your heart rate if you need to. You can actually legitimately check. Here we go with those standing crossbody crunches. You can legitimately check on your Fitbit and see how your heart rate is doing, or you can take your pulse for a couple of seconds. Generally speaking, by the time you stop and take your pulse, you will have brought your heart rate down. So if you need to, that's a great way to check. But if it feels like you're doing okay, you don't necessarily need to stop. When it beeps again, we're doing toy soldiers. That is a question I get asked a lot though about what is moderate, what kind of heart rate should I be aiming for? Toy soldiers are hands up, opposite hand reaching towards your opposite kicking foot. And the fact is there's no one specific number that's best for you. I prefer to go by perceived exertion. When I'm working hard, I can tell I'm working hard. When I'm aiming for moderate, I'm legitimately trying to have fun. When it beeps again, we're doing high knee pull downs, which means that we're going to have our hands up overhead and we're going to bring up one high knee while we're pulling our hands down. It's a lot like that IYW that we started with, except it's only coming down into the W and back up. We don't get any rest at all for your upper body on this one. So up into an I, down into a W while your legs are doing high knees. This one's our last one. That's how you can tell it got tough. When it beeps again, going right back into those toy soldiers, hands still up over your head. This is the part of the workout that even when it's moderate, it starts to feel super sweaty, and that's on purpose. A workout is always a workout. Honestly, no matter what your goal, no matter what your aim for this workout was, push day, moderate day, you are always going to get sweaty. You are always going to get some benefit out of it. When it beeps again, doing those high knee pull downs for the second and final time, hands up and knee comes up while your elbows pull down. Whew, you're really gonna feel this in your upper back and shoulders tomorrow. That's okay. Feeling the workout is not necessarily your goal for the workout. Certainly not. When it beeps again, got one more thing for us. It's a little bit harder than everything else. It's a built-in finisher. We're doing forward hinge arm flappers paired with an overhead forward hinge. So forward hinge arm flappers, feet stay solid on the ground about hip width apart. We're flapping our arms as though we're doing a jumping jack, but we're hinging forward by pushing our hips back, back, back. Yes, it's a deadlift. Back is straight, core is pulled in tight. When it beeps, we're going to turn this into a strength move by putting our hands up overhead and doing the hinge with our hands up overhead. It's going to be a strength move that feels like cardio, honestly, because our hands are going to stay up. So hands up, hinge forward. Really, really, really thinking about pulling in your core. Having your hands up overhead can make your lower back start to sway. Thinking about keeping your biceps right next to your ears the whole time means that you are engaging your upper back and middle back muscles the entire 30 seconds. When it beeps again, gonna do those forward hinge arm flappers for the second and final time. Awesome job, and here we go. Whew, feels good to put your hands down, right? I know, it feels good to have that little break of cardio. This got tough, but you are tougher. This is our last pair. It's the built-in finisher. When it beeps again, we're doing the overhead forward hinge for the last time. Excellent job, keeping strong and getting stronger. Nice. And hands up overhead. Push your hips back. Really thinking about excellent form on this final interval. Really thinking about keeping your core pulled in so your back stays nice and flat. Only pushing your hips back rather than curling forward. Keeping your arms right up next to your head without pushing your head forward. It's a lot to think about. This is a complex exercise. Awesome job. Oh my goodness, let's bring those hands down. Oh my gosh. Let's do some arm circles, but like really gentle ones. We don't even have to bring our hands up all the way. Some tappers down below. Oh my gosh. You guys, this was a good one today. Nice and sweaty without being too much. And yet I know, because I know you, that some of my friends are gonna say, oh, but I think I could do a little bit more. Now here's the thing. You don't have to do more. Let's do some arm openers and arm closers. But if you'd like to, I've got another body weight workout here on screen. I also, for my friends who are going to be done, and please, today was plenty. You can be done. I've got an extended cool down for you. You did such a great job today. Treat yourself to a little bit more cooling down and give your body what it needs, my friend. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Make sure you click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.